Welcome everybody. So this is a recap on the signal that was actually sent in the premium group this morning. So the pair right here is GBP So when I came to the chart, it was about 6:15 thereabout on this candle. So what I did was to identify the current range we are trading in. Alright, now if you look on the 30-minute time frame, you notice that we have price consolidating in this area. So you have a range here, price breakdown, and then we push back up. So this move down and the push back to the upside pretty much extend the range. So this entire area is a range. So what I pretty much did was to identify my range, and if we should break out of the range, where can price potentially go? Alright, seeing that last week was a bit of a tough week, I was saying, okay, one, we have clean candles here to the left. Alright, so if we break resistance right here, we can actually focus on the 3 candles to get back up to this resistance right here. So this was what I was looking at for take profit too. But I was saying, you know what? Let's secure some position at 10 pips, move stop loss to entry, and just leave the rest to run. Alright, so the trade was taken based on the fact that we leave consolidation here. We close above resistance and we have clean candles here to the left. And if you look at the time, this was 7 o'clock. At this time of the morning, this is known as a pre-NY session where you usually get some volume. So what I did was wait for price to pull back and wick into this area. And the signal was actually sent out for a buy on GBP/USD. Alright, so this is what I sent, waiting on confirmation at 6:54. Alright, I was waiting for the candle to close above the area. Alright, we got the close above the area and it was sent out for a buy. So I gave out where to enter the trade, stop loss, partial stop loss, take profit 1 and full take profit. Alright, and pretty much within a few seconds we were way up in pips. Well, within about 5-10 minutes we went up to about 8 pips in profit, and it pulled back, and then the market just continued to move. So overall for me on this trade, I secured about 30 pips. I secured about 30 pips on this trade, but the overall target is about 50 pips all the way up here, and as I can see, the market is pushing in that direction. As it relates to sell, I was looking for sell below this area back down to here, and with volume we can anticipate the break of this minor support to get like a 30 pip move, 28 30 pip. If you are targeting the wick fill, then call it 30 pip, but I was looking for sell belows and buys above, and the buys work out because we got a nice clean break. Even though this candle had no top wick, I was just anticipating the market to continue to push bullish because we have clean candles and we're in pre-NY where we have volume. So currently the market is up 39 pips, so I think that we might be able to push all the way up. But this was the first signal that was actually sent out, and it is a success. So overall we are up 30 pips, so let's take the week nice and slow and we'll see how it goes. But for the most part, the rest of the peer range, gold, GBP, JPY, euro did a little breakout as well, euro USD, but I think this was the best setup, and this is what I actually execute on. I was looking at this break and retest for further continuation, but I was already in GBP USD, so I wasn't going to jump in another trade. GG, I was looking for buy above this area, which it break out and close above, and it is making its way now to the upside. Yeah, and GBP AUD, yeah, GBP AUD, I was looking for sell below this area last night, so I think, yeah, it would have been pretty difficult, and I'm still looking for buy above this level. Alright, so that's that. But it was a pretty good setup, and these are the types of thing I look for in the Forex market. Allow price to get away from consolidation. All of this here is a mess. get into clean traffic area, then you enter a buy to continue up, or a sell if it breaks and close below support to continue towards the downside. So these are what I actually look for in the forex market on a day-to-day basis.